But you tell AC Reason, tell me, of course she gonna stick up for her son.
Today, from Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's a special Halloween presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
So, but I ain't gonna keep harping on it. It is what it is, bro. But that's my reasons, for us selling the house. Because again, I can understand if they had it or if they was gonna help to take care of it, and I don't want to be trying to scrape and take care of it because I can't depend on them to help me. So, and to alleviate the problems from getting into it because they feel one way about the situation and I feel another way, I think is, like I said, it's in our best interest to, to sell it, and I can give them and then that way we have peace about it.
And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at this Bronco team
because of the area that it's in. It could be anywhere between $200,000 to $400,000.
Yeah, still a long way to go in this season, but they're showing everyone early on that they intend to be there in the end.
But definitely by 200,000 plus.
He opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. The former Missouri Tiger Drew Lock will be at quarterback as he leads out the Denver Broncos.
And what I enjoyed in preparing for this game was talking not just with the coaching staff, but with him as well. And I found it interesting that the coaching staff sees him one way, and he sees himself an entirely different way.
Yeah, one thing he said he's always working on, we know he's not bad at this, but his footwork, always wants to improve that, and that's something he's going to focus on here.
And what was so funny, what the offensive coordinator say right off the top? He's got great footwork. Love his footwork. So this guy is never satisfied.
Now a carry for the former first-round pick of the Chargers. It's Melvin Gordon, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard
No,
gain.
I don't want it to be a cause no divide. Because I do, honestly believe it probably would at some point. Of course, your Auntie Sean, she don't have it like that. So then, of course, all the responsibility and stuff will fall on me and your auntie. And I know I don't have it like that right now. Just don't.
Shotgun snap to Lock. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout. An injured player.
Yeah, I just got on Madden. I just started broadcasting. Oh, this guy going to locker room. This some bullshit.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And Gordon's going to be stopped short. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4. And so much for picking it up on the ground on 3rd down. 3rd play of the drive, and this defense showing strong early.
I wonder how much of that was scouting. I wonder how much of that was a gut feeling like, okay, let's just go ahead and sell out here and get after them, thinking they're going to run the football and stuff them early, because they've now set the tone. They've set a precedent right here. If you're going to try and run the ball against us,
he ended up playing GTA.
Going throughout this game.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Nice punt, but good work on the return.
Yeah, he ended up playing GTA with the friend. I gotta try to figure out. Gotta try to get it downloaded to this game.
First drive. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
And I like his honesty, because when we sat
down, well, come on, they just had an update to it yesterday.
On me last week, a really
torn label, huh?
Way too many interceptions. Didn't find the end zone throwing the ball, put his defense and his special teams in some real jeopardy. But somehow they won the game. Yeah, what I loved about is when he told us about the defense kind of corralling him in the locker room and said, all right, my man, we're not going to do that again this week, are we?
On first down, it's Herbert. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Ooh, what a catch.
One-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in.
Ooh, what a catch, boy.
It's a big one there for the Chargers. 46 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. First carry for Austin Eckler, who's a Colorado native. And he'll take
I'm sure you'll have your chance and your moment.
Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throw in the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
I got my guys getting hurt. This is some bullshit.
Still down.
Come on, man.
Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside and get a report when we
All
come
right.
back to
Dog it. No, the computer simulation. When you playing in simulation mode, they tend to get a little bit injuries.
This is a counter play. Eckler. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Good job, baby. Good job.
Austin Eckler with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? What he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays.
See, the Pelicans to hire Willie Green as their head coach, huh?
With a touchdown run.
Yeah, it came out today. Breaking news not too long ago. He got hired as the new Pelicans head coach. He was the assistant with the Phoenix Suns.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Yeah. And you see, well, they're talking about the Lakers eyeing Chris Paul or Westbrook.
So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos, and a 3-and-out on that first drive.
I don't know. I think it could go both ways. I think Chris Paul is a better point guard than Westbrook. But then too, I think Westbrook is much younger, and eventually he'll be able to pair with AD, because at some point Paul gonna be done.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity.
Because Westbrook is not he's not a great shooter. Paul is a better shooter than Westbrook.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting.
He's more athletic than Chris Paul, though, I'll tell you that.
A nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Yeah.
What a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Gordon on first down.
You said Westbrook what?
5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
At their 48-yard line.
Locke going to hand it off here to Gordon. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40.
I think I like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Locke. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Another try after the first down sack. Locke on the slant completes to Sutton.
What you say, bro?
Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down.
Doing up players?
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone?
They could go. They ain't did shit.
Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air because if that happens,
they need some critical role players, man, because they didn't show up to me.
They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
That could be an option as well.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads.
Well, shit, they had Rondo, but they needed Kawhi to stay healthy.
1st and goal, no gain. 2nd and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to.
Now, they don't need to get rid of Rondo.
But it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
Oh, well, yeah, because they're not going to get along.
This Charger defense continuing to hold the line. Now it's a 3rd and goal situation. They'll try to run this one in. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and
defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
It's an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
For the Bronco field goal, an 18-yard attempt.
The kick by McManus is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
I know you lying.
They took it all the way to the 1, but in the end,
we ought to made it midnight with.
Right, does it? If you got all the way down to the 1-yard line, isn't that supposed to be a play in the end zone that culminates in a touchdown for your team?
And per usual, it felt like the guys on the sideline wanted to go ahead and go for it.
Of course they did, but of course head coach, it defers back to him, and he made the decision. Let's get 3 out of this, make sure we get some points.
The Charger drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 45-yard line. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
The ball carrier.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And it's complete. Henry. And he is going to have the Chargers first.
So did they get stuck together?
To get the 3rd down conversion. Herbert hooking up with Henry that time for the Charger first.
Well, if they ain't get stuck, then you should be ain't proud of, you might be good. Usually when dogs mate, they get stuck for about 20 minutes.
To different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. On the ground, it's Eckler. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Chargers 7, Broncos 3.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
What was you doing? I don't know how. I said, what are you doing?
Here is Eckler. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks. They got other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On second down, Eckler. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
The Chargers on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. Well, this is going to depend on the spot.
I'm taking my 4th and 4. 4th and 1, bro.
About a yard or so short.
Oh, man.
He got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Anthony Lynn says now's the time. His guy's going on 4th down. They'll run for it with Eckler. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5.
Oh, man.
They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
Tired. Need to give me a break.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here.
I'm running back because he's tired.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the 1st half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he is into
Oh, yeah, what you mean making you run weird?
Austin Eckler with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. And always a good 1st half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
Yeah, you got to learn how to run on here.
Hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets,
It's a little bit more realistic than the other ones.
I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Yeah, it is.
And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
It really is.
Long one, spanning 15 plays. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run.
Michael Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
Oh, that's a bad kick.
Badgley out there to kick it away. Right after the touchdown, to extend their lead. Now maybe opening the a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just
Come on, guy.
right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Block working out of the gun. Throw over the middle, secured by Gordon. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Their 48-yard line.
Block off of play action. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And picked up by the Chargers.
Good job. Oh, we.
It's not often that we see
I tried not to go out. I tried to come out of that end zone. I could have almost been a safety, boy.
Can you, when you're down near the goal line like that on a big play, do you get maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate for the goal line?
I think the last part is exactly right. You get desperate for the goal line, and sometimes you get the ball out of it away from your body, or you're trying to extend to get there, or maybe you're just trying so hard that the ball will come out of your hands. In any event, that's a big opportunity lost.
The Charger drive about to get going. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with
A
that.
little one. Dang, I need some more.
Try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially to skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit. Let them catch their breath.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now Eckler. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3.
They're trying to do what?
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd
Oh, okay.
down.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He gets it left side of Johnson. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Yeah, my Bills, them Bills ain't no joke, boy.
So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll run here with Eckler.
It's a big difference.
And that's going to be good for a
It's
first down as he'll take this
like I said, the simulation part is they get tired a little bit. You know, they get tired. The injuries, penalties a lot more than average.
A lot of times the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet.
Herbert has it knocked free. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that.